The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from San Diego, California.
There is an absolutely big fight feel in the arena tonight for this one.
Yeah, and judging from the vibe here currently, it seems to me like this is the one this sold-out crowd came to see.
And his opponent, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz.
Go ahead, Corey. Tell us all about The Miz.
The Miz is the man who single-handedly turned SmackDown from the B show to the show. A star of stage, screen, reality television. Is there anything The Miz hasn't done?
Did The Miz pay you to say all that, Corey?
Absolutely not, Byron Saxton. I happen to be a hopeful for consideration for a Mizzy this year.
Really?
That's right.
Mizzy? Oh, come on.
That would be awesome, Corey.
That would be ridiculous.
Where would you put it?
On my mantle with my most prized possessions.
Why are you encouraging him, Michael?
I would love to have a Mizzy.
You guys are weird.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Oh, man, this is going to be great.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Ooh, what impact.
He's starting to stumble here. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
Oh, nasty impact.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't think he should get up.
Ring rattling.
He's going for it all. Incoming.
Back body drop.
Oh, you see the height on that?
And look at thunderous slam.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Irish whip. Watch, this might be it.
Oh my, that has got to be it.
The Miz is calling for it.
And see, skull-crushing finale.
This one's over, guys.
That could do it.
Let's look at this one more time, Cole.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat.
Barely at 2.5.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Championship. Making his way to the ring from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
No more showing off. It's all business now for Dolph. You know, Dolph Ziggler has twice been the sole survivor at Survivor Series.
Well, sometimes you forget just how much Dolph Ziggler has really accomplished in WWE. But this is a superstar who has stood the test of time.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Bad Boy.
competitors are squaring off looking to outmatch each other.
It's going to be a tall task for one of these two.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
Oh, flying forearm. That'll turn your lights out. Boom!
Beautiful technique. What a stomp. Good grief.
Dolph Ziggler was a dominant amateur wrestler at St. Edward's High School in Lakewood, Ohio, and still holds the school record for most career pins with 82. Dolph Ziggler took his talents to Division I Kent State University and held the record for most career wins in team history. All the way crashing down.
Oh my goodness, crushing it. Boom, what impact. Dolph Ziggler was a standout amateur wrestler that gave him an incredible foundation for the WWE career he enjoys today. Ziggler also travels the country as a stand-up comedian and has performed to packed crowds from New York City to Los Angeles.
We all know how much Dolph Ziggler loves showing off. Ziggler's also a regular guest on The Kennedy Show, which airs on Fox Business Channel. Dolph Ziggler's the kind of person who can do anything he puts his mind to.
Nailed it. What a strike. Right on the mark.
Irish whip.
Harsh impact.
Ooh. Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
A superstar cannot go move for move with Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler's knowledge of holds and aerial maneuvers means you have to figure out how to contend with the show-off on the ground and in the air.
And the slam.
What a stomp. Good grief. This guy's a machine. Slam. Corey, what you talked about earlier is one of the reasons why Dolph Ziggler's been so successful in WWE. Whether it's mat-based holds or air attacks, Ziggler is more than comfortable mixing it up with an opponent.
Guys, think of how difficult that is if you're Dolph Ziggler's opponent. You have to make sure to avoid holds and steer clear of aerial attacks. I'm not sure what an opponent can do against the show-off.
When this guy's on, look out.
The challenger's taking on some offense, but we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory.
DDT! Oh man, Dolph Ziggler really needs to dig down deep.
Cross the shoulders. Down, Samoan driver.
The champ's in a real bad place.
He goes for the cover. And he got a near fall out of it. Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary.
Hey, Corey, have you been down since day one-ish?
Saxon, I've been down a lot longer than you have.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 479 pounds, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. The Usos. And their partner from Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Tia Ray.
Guys, it's now time for our mega 3-on-3 matchup.
And Michael, it'll be interesting to see how these two teams of three coexist. When you put in this many personalities on the same page, it's almost impossible to be on the same page 100% of the time.
And their opponents, first, at a combined weight of 467 pounds, the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Viper, Randy Orton, and Ray L.
Six-man tag team action coming up next, guys.
And both these teams come into this match incredibly confident. But unfortunately for one of them, they're going to have their confidence crushed by the end of this one.
Monday Night Raw. Welcome to Balor Club.
And their partner,
James
from
Dean
Brighton,
Cool,
County
John
Wicklow,
Wayne
Ireland,
Tough.
weighing in at 190 pounds, the United States Champion, Finn Balor, Champion.
One of the most incredible athletes to ever step foot in Monday Night Raw, Finn Balor, first ever Universal Champion.
This man is an enigma with a profound skill set that we have never witnessed before.
A world-renowned superstar.
Former NXT champion, the first ever Universal Champion, Finn Balor, ladies and gentlemen, is for real. A truly global superstar. A phenomenon amongst the WWE Universe. Finn Balor posted on social media earlier today that Balor Club is for everyone.
This is a match that doesn't need a lot of hype and description. Just look in the ring. This is going to be an incredible six-man tag match.
Don't look now, but this has all the makings of those six-man classics we used to see back in World Class.
Randy Orton has over 15 years of experience in WWE, and he had to slow down a step.
Yeah, if anything, the Vipers become even more proficient with that devastating RKO.
Oh, a flying forearm on the mark. This might be it. Oh, my.
Samoan drop.
Michinoku driver.
Absolutely planted.
Boom, what impact.
Oh, nasty impact.
Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
You gotta believe this one's over. What a stomp. Good grief. Harsh impact. Ooh.
Oh,
Caught with the elbow.
right on the jaw. Nailed it.
Look at this. Boom. Nice. Look out, he's almost there.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael. There are times during a six-man tag match where the hostility between two teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all six superstars duke it out inside, and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos. But if you're one of the legal competitors in the ring during that time, you must return to the ring before the referee's 10 count or risk being counted out and lose the match for your team.
Byron, you talked about the moment in six-man tag matches when all semblance of order breaks down. Many times the two teams are so determined to tear each other apart that they don't pay attention to who the legal person in the ring is or where the referee is in their 10 count. That's a huge mistake.
In the throes of battle, superstars lose their composure, and what was a six-man tag match breaks down into a Pier 6 brawl. And if you don't keep an eye on the referee's count, you could get counted out and be the reason your team loses the match. I can see Byron making that mistake and ruining it for everybody.
Something that is always important in a six-man match is having the ability to perform double-team moves. One of the things that successful six-man teams try and execute are double-team moves, and then have the third team member perform a signature or finishing maneuver to deliver maximum impact to an opponent.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
What a strike!
What a strike!
Beautiful technique.
The running senton!
Crushing impact.
Teamwork is always paramount in a six-man tag match. Superstars want to be able to have a level of teamwork where two members of the trio perform a double-team move, and the third member follows that up with a move so their opponent is really down for the count.
The key is to deliver the maximum amount of punishment to your opponent in the least amount of time. You have until the referee's count of 5. It's not like you have all day in the ring. But if your team of 3 can deliver that type of offense...
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael. The Usos had dreams of playing professional football. They were highly recruited out of high school and played side-by-side as linebackers at the University of West Alabama. And when it appeared that a life in the NFL wasn't going to happen, they sold office furniture for 6 years before training to become WWE superstars.
Putting it all on the line. Ooh, what impact.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Beautiful technique.
Ooh!
Every WWE superstar has a unique path to stardom. I remember the mid-2000s when their father Rikishi told me about Jimmy and Jay receiving college recruiting letters at home to play college football.
I've seen footage of the Usos playing at the linebacker position in college, and they were tremendous on the defensive side of the football. In the end, it looks like they're right where they should be here in WWE, and that's putting a beating on people.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Just a nasty headbutt. Harsh impact.
Oof.
This might be it. Oh my.
Nailed it.
Oh, double super kick. Thanks to Raw General Manager Kurt Angle, in May of 2017, the WWE Universe saw a dream team come together when the Hardy Boys joined forces with the Lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose. the exciting trio took on Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz. Truth be told, both Miz and Ambrose blended in with their impromptu tag team partners pretty well.
He's stalking his opponent from the top.
Single leg Boston Crab cinched in. The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now.
Let me tell you, I've seen lesser moves and matches.
Byron, we always make a point to talk about continuity amongst team members. In the six-man match, where Dean Ambrose teamed with the Hardys against Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz, both teams worked very well together. That surprised me, since this was the first time they teamed together. But there was something that night about the lunacy of Dean Ambrose fitting perfectly with the Daredevil Hardy Boys.
I've got to say, I had goosebumps for a week after the Hardy Boys returned to WWE at 2017's WrestleMania. During that 6-minute,
He might have it.
yeah, he's got something special brewing here.
And here comes Orton.
Flying forearm. Full impact. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, nasty impact.
For a few years, Randy Orton brought his career to even greater heights by aligning with the Authority as their personally appointed face of the WWE. Using the elbow as a weapon. Boom! Ooh, what impact.
Nailed it. Oof.
Full impact.
Michael mentioned Randy Orton as the face of the WWE. Given his long history aligning with Triple H, it made perfect sense for the game to give the Viper preferential treatment. Main events and a lengthy...
Here he goes.
Yeah, he's got something.
Maybe no getting out of this. The single leg Boston Crab.
The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now.
Impressive, but you got to be careful if you go to the well too often. The Usos have accomplished a...
He looks for it. Ooh, what impact.
The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now. Randy Orton...
His shoulders are down.
What a six-man tag match.
Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well. The superstars in this one got after it pretty good from the opening bell.
Here are your winners, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and Austin Theory.
A very decisive victory here tonight.
Wow, I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down for the 3 count.
Social media has been buzzing over this Raw match ever since it began, and now that it's over, I actually anticipate it intensifying.
fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 532 pounds, Chad Gable and Otis Dozovic. Heavy Machinery.
It's party time!
I love these guys.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
I look for Chad Gable to kick things off with incredible offense. Gable's trademarks include submission holds, airstrikes, and devastating German suplexes.
Chad Gable has superior resilience. Just when you think the Olympian is down for good, Gable finds a second win.
Gable prides himself on his endurance and versatility as a competitor, Saxton, and he does whatever it takes to finish the job.
Oh, clothesline! What a stomp!
Good grief.
This might be it!
Oh, my.
What a stomp!
Good grief.
Suplex! Chad Gable not looking so good.
He looks incredibly motivated, though. Don't expect him to be down for long.
I think a lot of people right now are scratching their heads wondering how he let this match get so out of hand.
Ooh, kick to the face.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the Doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Splash in the corner. Wow. Impactful slam. Elbow right to the back of the neck. Clothesline. Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. A team needs one, and it should be something that can be administered to any opponent. That's when a finishing move is truly effective. And since we're talking about tag teams, remember you and your partner have until the referee's 5 count to execute the move. Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. the unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team would be the inaugural tag team champions.
There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown tag team champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was a team no one expected to be in the finals. Slater had extra motivation because he was fighting for a WWE contract.
And at one point, it seemed like the Usos had everything well in hand, but Rhino and Heath Slater refused to lose. After a gore from Rhino practically cut Jimmy Uso in half, Rhino and Heath Slater went from an unlikely tag team to the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Never say never in WWE is absolutely right.
Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E.
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
He's going for it all. There may be no stopping him.
Oh, nasty impact.
The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination looking to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. When we talk about the New Day, the team won a fatal four-way match in their second tag team title reign at 2015's SummerSlam.
I may think the power of positivity stinks like a bag of rotting garbage, and that Woods, Kingston, and Big E are idiots, but I'll give the New Day this. They're one of the greatest tag teams ever, and what put them in that category was when their tag team championship reign lasted a record-setting 480.
Oh, my DDT!
Lights out. Can he finish the job?
If you make one mistake against Chad Gable, he'll capitalize on it in the blink of an eye. And that will probably include a few alphaplexes for good measure.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, incredible height. There it is. It's locked in.
Smart maneuver.
Gable represents a new era in the competition that's taking over WWE in both singles and tag teams. I can't wait to see what Chad Gable does next, but I don't think his opponents will share my opinion.
Chad Gable knows where he is in the ring at all times.
There's a pin now. What a stomp. Good grief. Montez Ford quickly getting the shoulder up.
How in the world?
Oh, to tear the features clean off your face.
Neckbreaker. Elbow drop.
Oh, what a slam. That hurts.
Elbow drop.
Right to the heart.
Irish whip.
Beautiful technique.
Schoolboy. Tossed around like a rag doll. Oh, what a boot to the face.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
And here's Montez Ford.
Harsh impact.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. Oh boy, he is rolling. Ouch. Belly to belly suplex.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though.
It's no secret that quick tags lead to success in the tag team division. And I'd say the quicker he can make that tag here, the better their chances of winning will be.
What a stomp.
Good grief. And look at the quickness by Montez Ford.
Ooh. In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques like cutting the ring in half, isolating your opponent, relegating them to your corner, and making frequent tags so that the fresh man is always in the ring. That's how you keep your opponents off balance.
This might be it.
Oh my.
Boom, what impact.
Beautiful technique.
Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. The continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part.
And that's when things really start to take shape if you're on the tag team that's in control of the match. When you look at the tag teams who have dominated this business, all of them worked well together as a unit and were able to keep an opponent in the ring long enough to make that adversary the focal point of their assault.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
Ooh, splash in the corner. Wow, shoulder tackle. Look at this.
Frog splash.
The cover here. And there's the kick out.
Wow, I thought this was over.
comes in off the tag. Back in from the apron.
Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex. Ooh, what impact. You gotta believe this one's over. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Angela, harsh impact. Just when you thought he had nothing left. Can Gable pull through? Dominating shoulder tackle.
Speed, power, coordination, and balance. All of these things are required for Chad Gable to execute grand amplitude. Once the Olympian drops you on the canvas and bridges into a pinfall, there's no escape.
Oh, nasty impact.
That has got to be it.
Let's take another look at that.
Michael, that was amazing.
Now let's look back at that amazing action.
These superstars gave as good as they got, and these fans got their money's worth from the opening bell. That's the kind of match that makes me proud to be here at ringside. Action from the opening bell and a finish people won't soon forget. Tough to top that one, folks. We were lucky to be here to witness a match filled with technical prowess, amazing moves, and seemingly non-stop action.
Here are your winners, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
A very impressive victory.
To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is incredibly impressive, Michael.
And that's the kind of action we've come to expect here on Raw. What an amazing match.